clarification on Martinez. It sounds like one of the things out of Honduras is that it's basically a personal terms issue between you guys and him, and that maybe the.
Well, there's two issues always. There's there's personal terms, and there's the transfer situation or the loan situation with the club. So both of those situations are ones that Adrian's in discussions with them about. And it's it's also the player. Where's the player? Are you here, hoping to be here, discussing terms, or are you there, saying, well, if you give me the right terms, I'll come back up. So. It's a little bit of desire how badly he wants to be here, and I think he's a quality player. He has a desire to play here, but right now, we haven't been able to resolve things at this stage.
Do you feel like you need to, for the team's own ability to move on? Do you feel like you need to have this resolved soon?
We're trying to resolve it here in the next 24, 48 hours. Yeah.
Obviously, they're professionals. Everybody, comes for money and so forth. But I mean, how does it? Is it beginning to grate that this guy doesn't really seem to want to be in, one of the great clubs of this quarter of the world, I guess?
Players make decisions for themselves. I know it's been difficult for him because of the visa issue. For his, because he was in a situation where he was married, getting divorced, was with another woman. Had a son there. He was away from his family, so that made it difficult for him as well. So, I think all those issues together, force people or put people into situations that decisions become made for them.
Can you say anything about Ozzy's health at this point?
He's getting better. Getting better each day. For tomorrow, it's probably not there yet, but we're hoping for Saturday. He should be all right.
You're still thinking 2 of the 3 might be available tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely.
Which would mean the other 2.
Which would mean the other 2. So we narrowed it down for you.
I guess more generally, how do you feel about having the number 2 spot in allocation order and what that might provide for you guys?
Well, we got to see. You see who's there. Obviously, Bocanegra came back, and Chivas initiated a trade with Toronto for that. So now it's a situation. You got to see if there's somebody Portland is interested in or is about to come back for them, or or maybe there's somebody else there, that makes sense for us to try and move up if we want to. But right now it's a very best way to describe it is a very fluid situation. It changes day by day, it changes sometimes hour by hour, but it's a situation we try and keep on top of and stay aware of, and and try and be aware of who's considering coming back and who's not.
I know you know Carlos well. What can he mean for this league?
Well, he's a quality player, so I think adding a quality player is always good for this league. Chivas might be disappointed because he doesn't speak a heck of a lot of Spanish. He has a good Spanish name though, and but he's a guy who's been a World Cup player. He's been a World Cup team captain. He'll help them defensively with their organization and so forth. In the back, he's going back to Southern California, which are his roots, his home. Playing in front of family and so forth. So it's a good situation for them, and it's a good situation for the league. Anytime you can add a quality player.
Is it any particular level of complication when it's Portland that's ahead of you in the allegation, or does that not really come into it?
I don't know. You got to ask Portland about that.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Give your full 90 with the Sounders FC mobile app, featuring live audio, matchday blog, and much more to keep you connected. Download your app at soundersfc.com/mobile.